What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Red Devil Circle. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today. We have a game tomorrow against Fulham, so this is the foretaste for the game tomorrow. But for those of you watching for the first time, my name is Uzo Hawkins. We do match reactions on here as much as possible, and every time we have a game, I'm always gonna come out with a match reaction. So always stay tuned for that. We're also working on getting the live stream as well, so we could get the chat involved and whatnot. But to do that, we have to get some subscribers, some more subscribers, and more engagement in the channel. So come on, guys, let's grow this Manchester United community. It's a fan community. Everyone is welcome. So get engaged in the comment section as well. So that way I'm able to come out with this reactions. I'm able to serve you better. That way we can get the live streams and we can get more engagement. So yeah, I hope you guys are hyped up as much as I am for this game. Really, there's a few people coming back from injury. There was news about Mainoo being in the squad, in the traveling squad for this game. So that to me it gives me a little bit of excitement, even though there's a lot of things to be depressed about in Manchester United right now. Um, I hope you guys don't carry the loss from Newcastle throughout your weekend because that's just gonna ruin things. As a football fan, you need to be able to accept the downside and also the upside, right? And we've had a downside for a while, so I hope you all have other things to do to be able to shake it off your system. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. This is gonna be a good game. Um, so we're going against Fulham, which I really expect us to get 3 points out of this game. And if it's not able to do that, then it's a situation where you really have to look at sacking the manager. I'm not saying he should leave for the first time, but this time I'm saying they should actually sack him if he loses this game. And here's the reason why. First of all, clearly this is a game we should be winning anyway. It's Fulham, and you just look at the payroll of two different teams, and look at the talent. It's completely. You could get a Sunday League manager, and you grab a win against this lot. So this is a game we should be winning, and if we don't win this game, it shows that something is just wrong in that dressing room, and that's been my question. As if you watch my match reaction against Newcastle, um, I was talking about them still playing, probably playing football for the manager because it didn't seem like they down tools at all. It seemed like they were showing some intent, but this game will really show that. This game is going to let us know if this players have down tools or not. Because this is for him, and we have a lot of talents in that team, and we should be able to bag a win against this guys. So come on, I'm hyped up for it. The starting 11, I think Onana, obviously Onana is going to start. We might see Varane back in the mix because by now he should have recovered from the illness. So that's the only reason he didn't start last game. So let's hope that he'll be in the starting lineup against Fulham. I really don't want to see Maguire there. I don't think he really did much when he played against Newcastle. I think Lindelof did more in terms of trying to drive the ball forward, and at some point they both kind of switched off and weren't moving right. But I'd rather see Lindelof there. I think Lindelof also get more confidence on the ball from playing alongside Varane. I'll prefer to see Maguire back on the bench, but I won't be surprised if Maguire is starting as well. We might also see Dallo on the right hand side, Regulon on the left hand side, but hopefully Wan-Bissaka is fully ready. He looked fully ready to me. He's one of the reasons I'm excited about this game because his composure on the ball. As you can see from the last game, he came in and that changed the way we play, right? We're more composed. We keep the ball. We probe with the ball. We're passing it around. It's just no end product, and the attack wasn't just the attack was just not gelling at all. So that was the only problem we had. And yeah, hopefully it's Wan-Bissaka on the right. I'm not sure if he's ready to start or what the manager thinks. So yeah, let's see how that plays out. So my ideal back four will be Regulon, and you got Varane and Victor Lindelof. Um, I heard something about Lindelof having an injury. I'm not so sure about that, but yeah, hopefully we have Varane and Lindelof there, and Diego Dallo on Wan-Bissaka on the right. But yeah, in the midfield, it kind of just picks himself. It picks itself because we don't have a lot of options right now. Casemiro got injured apparently, and what do you guys really think about that? Because I don't exactly I don't believe that. There's too many of his injuries that it just comes out of nowhere, and there's a deeper root to what they're feeding us. I think the manager tends to hide things a lot, and it might have been that he's just falling out with these guys, right? Varane wasn't playing because of an illness out of nowhere, and same thing with Casemiro. I feel like he pulled him out in the first half due to maybe his performance and the way the manager's thinking. I don't think there was much wrong with his performance. I just think the midfield pairing wasn't right. Pairing him alongside Mabry, that wasn't gonna do it. It left him open a lot, and they exploited that space in the midfield while we were playing a 4-2-3-1. So that left him alone a lot of times, and I feel like that's why the manager pulled him out during the first half. And I just think this injury thing is BS. But apparently it's an actual injury, so let's just roll with that. No need to be cynical. Let's just go with it. But that's the thing with our fan base, right? We just tend to go with things a lot, and it just hurts us in the long run because we need to speak out more really to change things in Manchester United, and we just let things slide a lot, and that's why the club is in the state that it is right now. But yeah, I think there's more to it than Casemiro just being injured out of nowhere. I didn't see him get tackled or anything. He just got injured after the first half. He didn't come out for the second half. It just didn't make much sense. But yeah, it's gonna be McTominay and Amrabat for sure in the midfield. I think I know Mainoo is traveling with the squad, but I don't think he'll be given the start. Maybe he might come off the bench in the second half. If we have one of those days where we get exploited again, I won't be surprised by that either. So yeah, let's see how this plays out. Rashford probably gonna be back in the mix on the starting lineup. Also Anthony on the right. You got hopefully Fernandez is not on the right, right? You never know with this manager. But yeah, that's what I like to think. Anthony on the right, Rashford on the left, Bruno in the middle, and Haaland as the lone striker right there. So yeah, that's how I think the lineup is going to look like. Um, but also on the midfield, like I feel like we could be using more out of. I've always said this. We should be using more out of the talents we have on the bench. It just doesn't make sense. There's a lot of people on the payroll that could actually do a job, and they just sit it on the bench, or they sit it on the bench, or they just not giving a look out, not giving a look for the squad, for the squad lineup. Um, my point being that I feel like Van de Beek will be doing a job for this team in terms of the style that the manager is trying to play and the talent that Donny has and his ability to keep the ball and read the game and his movements. That could do a lot for the striker. It could make Bruno's job easier. That's if Bruno's playing. Well, it'll also make the wide player's job easier because you have someone that's checking into space, and you could easily make those runs because you know that he's already read the game and he's gonna find a pass. And you have Haaland up top. He's looking for players like that to feed him the ball. But we first of all we need to progress with the ball. We don't want Bruno falling deep and trying to shoot a long ball, and that doesn't work. I feel like Van de Beek should at least be an option um, going into our games, but at this point you just gotta realize that that's not gonna happen with this manager. So I don't know what to say with that. The guy's on the payroll, but he's not being given a look. So it just doesn't make sense to me the way he goes about his things. This manager, but it's his team. He's the one with the job to manage. That's what I'm saying. Like with the whole fan base right now, we're in a depressed state. But there's so much you can do as a fan instead of being depressed. All right, you can't go out there and manage the team, and you definitely can't go out there and make decisions for the board. So all you can do is really support the team and try to make your voice heard and try to affect things as much as we can. We need to unite together in terms of voicing our opinions. But I also get it in the fact that in terms that the fan base is so big and it's just different opinions, like just getting mixed up, and then the media doesn't help with the issue. So there's a lot of communication being thrown around, and it's a big football club. Now we have a really massive fan base, so that makes it hard for us to unite to even do anything, and that's why we have this Jim Ratcliffe takeover, and that's why it doesn't seem like anything is going to change right now. So the only thing we could pray for is for this Jim guy to be an actual revelation. I mean, there was news coming out that he put down almost 300 million to to fix the infrastructure, the physical infrastructure in the stadium, which I don't think is enough money at all to I don't think it's enough money to even change the blinds if they have that around Old Trafford. That's just little money to invest in infrastructure. I mean, it's kind of a joke. So whatever they're gonna do with the 200 million, maybe change the meal plan of the team. It doesn't make sense to me. That's just little money. Maybe change the roof. Whatever he's gonna do with that. Excuse me. Whatever he's gonna do with that, it's not looking good. It's not a substantial amount of money to try and fix the mess in the stadium with the roof leaking and all stuff like that. I don't think that's enough. But yeah, that's how we're gonna line up for this game. Like I mentioned earlier, Onana, Diego Dallo, hopefully Varane's back. Hopefully Lindelof is fit to play. Uh, Regulon on the left, Amrabat and McTominay. Rashford, you got Bruno Fernandes, definitely gonna play. Uh, and Anthony on the right, and Haaland in the mid, and Haaland up top. So yeah, hopefully Wan-Bissaka is starting as well. That will give us more confidence on the ball. So yeah, let's see how that plays out. I don't think I'm missing anything else here. Oh yeah, we already covered Mainoo. That's a big positive, by the way, guys. Mainoo being back. He's one of the talents that we haven't really seen much of this season due to injury, and we have a lot of injuries, and it's just great to have that option on the bench. But yeah, our midfield is in crisis with Casemiro being out right now. Um, I don't think Amrabat does as good a job as Casemiro will, but the manager tends to think that a lot. I think it even worked better when we paired Casemiro and Amrabat together. I think we did that for just one game, and it doesn't make sense why he stopped doing that. Even though we lost that game or we drew that game, I'm not quite sure. But I think that would have been better pairing Amrabat and Casemiro. But now Casemiro's injured, and I could definitely see reasons why there's dressing room unrest. But this game will really tell me if there's a dressing room unrest or not. Because no matter what, like I said, a Sunday League coach will get a hold of this team and use the talent and get a result out of Fulham. And if Manchester United is not able to do that, there's definitely something going on in that dressing room. But yeah, that's my take on this game, guys. That's the foretaste for this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like and come on, get engaged in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about this game. Let me know if you're done with this Ten Hag guy. Like, what's going on, guys? Talk to me. Get engaged with the channel and let's view. Let's grow as a community. Let's have more of this, and hopefully we get that live stream going too soon, so I could watch the game alongside you guys, so I could get real excitement. And shout out to the 20 subscribers so far. You guys are the realest football fans out there. You're the best football fans out there. I've given you that accolade, so don't let no one else tell you different. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys